Planning a sunny Spanish getaway this summer? Perhaps pack a towel. Not for the beach, mind you, but for when locals inevitably spray you with water guns while chanting for your immediate departure. This is Don't Even Go There, and today we're examining why Spaniards are less enthused about your paella pilgrimage than you might imagine. Last year, over 90 million foreign visitors descended upon Spain, a country with just 47 million actual residents. And consultancy firm Brain Trust predicts this number will rocket to a staggering 115 million by 2040. Those aren't tourist figures, they're invasion statistics. The result was a summer of spectacular discontent in 2024, with protests erupting across the country. And as Easter approaches, locals are making it abundantly clear that they're not exactly preparing a warm welcome for the resurrection of mass tourism. The primary battleground is housing. As flats are converted to tourist accommodation faster than you can say Airbnb, locals find themselves priced entirely out of their own communities. In Tenerife, demonstrators staged hunger strikes over new hotel developments, with some residents reportedly resorting to sleeping in cars or caves. Yes, actual caves. Because they can no longer afford housing on their own island. Nothing says sustainable tourism model quite like forcing locals into limestone dwellings while visitors sip sangria in infinity pools. One protest organiser rather succinctly noted that rental platforms like Airbnb and Booking.com are like a cancer consuming the island bit by bit. Not exactly the sort of review these companies feature prominently. In Mallorca, activists have planned demonstrations for Easter under the remarkably subtle slogan, "Let's end the housing business," specifically calling out the greed and avarice of hoteliers, politicians and real estate investors. They've also helpfully implored tourists not to come at all, describing visitors as the source of our problems. One assumes the tourist board won't be using that in their next promotional campaign. But it's not just strongly worded letters. In Tenerife, activists have vandalised rental car fleets and threatened to target airports. 15 activist groups from across southern Europe are coordinating a summit in Barcelona next month, presumably not to discuss their favourite tapas recipes. The Spanish government has attempted to stem the tide with measures that can best be described as woefully inadequate. Barcelona plans to eliminate tourist flat licences by 2028, having frozen them at 10,000 units since 2014. Spain also intends to slap a 100% tax on properties bought by non-EU residents. Yet these half measures have done little to appease locals facing economic exile from their own communities. In the Canary Islands, 33.8% of residents are at risk of poverty or social exclusion, the second highest figure for any region in Spain. Meanwhile, the hotels are fully booked. So, what's a conscientious traveller to do? First, perhaps reconsider whether Spain in 2025 is really the ideal holiday choice, given that you'll be about as welcome as a mosquito at a nudist colony. If you must go, avoid contributing to the housing crisis by choosing registered hotels over Airbnbs. Visit in off-seasons rather than peak summer months. Spend your money at locally owned businesses. And most importantly, respect that you're entering communities in crisis, not theme parks designed for your enjoyment. Alternatively, explore Spain's less touristed regions. Extremadura offers Roman ruins without Rome's crowds. Asturias provides stunning coastlines without Costa del Sol's wall-to-wall resorts. The interior cities of Burgos, Leon and Zaragoza deliver authentic Spanish culture without Barcelona's influencer hordes. Mass tourism isn't just spoiling destinations, it's creating genuine human suffering. When locals are sleeping in caves while visitors post poolside selfies, something has gone terribly wrong with our travel model. This has been Don't Even Go There. And remember, travelling responsibly isn't just about recycling your hotel towels. It's about considering whether your presence is part of the problem or part of the solution.